In the previous video, we discussed why this falling wedge pattern breakout is going to continue and take us to $30,000. As you can see, we have not only slaughtered that resistance, but we have reclaimed it, and right now the price action is slowing down. The question is, are we going to continue to the upside or we are ahead of a correction? One more time, we will be discussing some fundamental and technical analysis in this video, and we will discuss the probabilities of the next move. So if you are ready to know what will happen next, make sure you are watching. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Amo from My Crypto Paradise, and the impulsive move of Bitcoin was really crazy, mega extreme, because you can see it happened for around 14%. We started to reclaiming this support by retesting it and really confirming this is a great support zone right now. So I can actually turn this into a green color, because right now this zone, which was previously a Fibonacci retracement levels and also structural resistance, is now reclaimed and will be acting as a support zone, extremely strong support zone. And I will be showing you just in a minute that we are also forming a bullish pattern right above here. However, what I need to mention is that we also filled the CME Futures Gap, which I have been showing you in the previous video as well. As you can see right here, we have been predicting this move to the upside to fill the CME Futures Gap, and that is what happened on the CME Futures chart. This move, however, was not only beneficial for Bitcoin, but also altcoins have experienced some crazy gains. With Paradise Family VIPs, we have been destroying the most strong altcoins, as you know, and this is absolutely what we have been looking for, because for a long period of time, when Bitcoin was proceeding with some kind of price surge to the upside, the altcoins were actually stagnant or moving only a little bit. But right now the altcoins have been following with the Bitcoin price surge, and we have been enjoying it very much. Right now, let's take a look at the formation of the pattern we are right now forming above this support zone. As you can see right here, we are creating some same level highs, right? So we can actually put here a horizontal trend line right here, because this is equal highs. 3 times we touched this level at around $31,400, and at the bottom area you can actually see that we are creating, unlike this week which was just a scam week to liquidate some long positions, we are creating higher lows, right? So we can actually put the trend line, ascending trend line right here, okay? And as you can see, we are forming an absolutely textbook ascending triangle pattern, which is a bullish formation pattern. As you can see, the highs should be at the same level and we should be creating higher lows. This is exactly what we are doing right now on Bitcoin, and we are squeezing to the absolute minimum, where as you can see right here at the bottom, the volume is going down with each move. So basically we are squeezing into the last time frame level right here, stealing the liquidation, and then we are absolutely ready for abnormous move to the upside or to the downside. Let's calculate the probabilities. Well, this is a bullish ascending formation pattern, right? So this is a bullish triangle pattern which adds some probabilities for a breakout to the upside, right? So this come in favor for the bulls. We also reclaimed this extremely strong resistance zone, and we have turned it into support, because we have been retesting it multiple times and it is just not going down, right? So right now the extremely strong resistance zone became a support. Well, that is another bullish sign and puts bulls in favor. What else? If we take a look back at our CME Futures chart and we zoom out a little bit, we can see that here at around $35,000 we still have an unfilled CME Futures Gap, right? So let me just circle this right here. Hold on, right here, this is the CME Futures Gap which was unfilled, and it is just around 12% higher from the current price. Where is the other CME Futures Gap? Well, we have filled this one already, right? And below us is this one at around $21,000. However, how far is it? It's quite in a bigger distance than this one, right? Let me put the counting tool right here and we can see that it is around 34% lower from the current market price, which is at around $31,000 right now. Bitcoin is trading right here. So from the probability spectrum, the bigger probability is that Bitcoin will actually target and fill this one first, right? Because it's closer, it's easier for the whales to really put the liquidity there and move the price to fill this CME Futures Gap first, because pushing downwards and really trying to break through all the support zones which we have formed so far is going to be much harder for the whales, right? And it is also a move of 34%. So the probabilities in case of Bitcoin CME Futures Gaps is also for the upside and actually favoring the bulls right now. This resistance at $35,000 is actually also a structural resistance on our regular Bitcoin chart. As you can see, this zone at around $34,000 to $35,000 previously acted as support until it got broken heavily and it was turned into a resistance zone. So this is going to be a tough nut to crack for Bitcoin, because it's not only a structural resistance zone, but if we actually take our Fibonacci retracement tool and place it here at the swing high, because we have already broken this previous swing high, as you can see, we already are above it. So this is our new swing high level. So if we put the Fibonacci retracement tool right at the swing high and put it at the swing low, which is right here, as you can see, we can clearly determine that this zone right here is also supported by the Fibonacci retracement levels. So this actually makes it even stronger, and we know that here is a great supply zone, loads of liquidity there. So we are absolutely sure that whales want to touch this level, right? But firstly, if we want to trade like a professionals, we always need to be trading once we have everything on our side. So to make the best trades possible, which is our goal in Paradise Family VIP on a daily basis, we need to wait for a breakout confirmation, right? So once it breaks out, there are two ways what will happen next. Either this breakout is going to be just a fake out and then the price is going to surge to the downside, or actually we will retest after the breakout this line right here, this horizontal line right here, and turn it into a support, because right now it is still a resistance, right? So after we reclaim it successfully by retesting it, all right, and creating on a lower time frame, like on a 30 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame, some kind of bullish formation like a double bottom formation, we can then with a great certainty create a profitable trade idea and target this resistance zone right here, and the stop loss will be as tight as possible. This is what you are looking for, so placing it below the previous lows should be absolutely safe, right? So this would be the trade idea if we will successfully break above this ascending triangle pattern. And if you are reading our educational blog and you take a look at what kind of target based on the ascending triangle pattern we can be predicting, it is actually measured by the previous low to the previous high. So if I take again the counting tool and put it at the low to the previous high and then I extended that tool, this is our first sell target, right? And it perfectly works with our resistance level right here, which I have been describing. But this is not all, because if we take a look at our higher time frame perspective, which is on 1 weekly time frame, that means that each candle represents 1 week trading activity. You have seen this megaphone pattern chart in the previous videos already. Also, if you are reading our blog, you can see that we are actually inside this megaphone bullish pattern right now, and we are having this fourth touch right now, and we are inside this final wave to the upside. As you can see right here, this is the first touch, this is the second touch right here, third touch, fourth touch which we are experiencing right now, and this is the wave to the upside where there will happen the fifth touch of our megaphone pattern. As you already know, our last target on a higher time frame perspective is around $79,000. Thanks to the previous correction, we have created another higher time frame, as you can see right here. And right now, because we already broke above, I will show it right here, we already, let me show it to you right here, because we already broke above this previous swing high, as you can see right here, we are already making another higher high as well. So as you know, this is the trend line, this is the longer time frame trend line right here, right? And if I actually extend it up to $35,000, what we are looking at right now on a medium time frame is actually to finish this swing high formation, which would perfectly work with our last sell target at $35,000. And then we will be looking at creation of another higher low, right? So this is our previous higher low, and we will be looking at another higher low creation, which will retest this uptrend trend line, higher time frame uptrend trend line, which is actually going to be working for us until $79,000 if this megaphone bullish pattern is going to be working out as we think is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in our free Telegram channel, you also know our updated sell targets for not only Bitcoin but also on the near altcoin, which we have been making analysis for. If you have not read our latest Bitcoin and near altcoin analysis, make sure you are going to our website right now and clicking the button join free. It will redirect you to our free Telegram channel. Other than that, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, because I will be updating the price action of Bitcoin tomorrow on the next day. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button if you have learned something new, and I will see you next time. Cheers. This was Simon from My Crypto Paradise. Thank you for watching. Cheers.